FortiGate and Palo Alto should be installed on your VMware. But if you have, like me, like this is my Nagios that I have here. I rename this one to Nagios to know that this is my Nagios server. If I want to add FortiGate, which is here under my download folder, put it here, or maybe it is on desktop. Yeah, it's in desktop. So then I'm gonna extract this file here. So that's my FortiGate file. And then I'm going to go to open desktop. And then you're using one of these files that we have. So you see that we have VM64 MXNet. So that we are using this one. This is for ESXi that there are different versions here, OVF, SXT. So I'm using that one. And I accept it. It's saying that this is FortiGate. I just make a short name like FortiGate, import it. And your Nagios now is set as NAT, right? So then set your FortiGate also as a NAT. So most of interfaces are bridge. Um, if you set as bridge, okay. Uh, this is commonly should be NAT. Like we have many interfaces from 1, 2, 3. We're using one of the interfaces. Like this interface, port 1 is the important one. Power it on. Let's see what happens. And also, I'm adding the other one, Palo Alto also. File open. You see that PAVM? This is for Palo Alto OVA. So you can download from model. So like this one, import it. You can rename also, make a short name for this one. I just add this one here. So this part, we are just setting SNMP, okay? Let's let me open also my document. We are setting SNMP on FortiGate and Palo Alto. So on Nagios server, so if you go under CD user and then CD local Nagios, then etc objects. Here, you should see some configuration. There are two configurations here. Probably I installed 2 times the configuration files. That one that's working for us is a switch configuration, and we're gonna come back. Also on Palo Alto, oh, make sure I didn't check that that one is NAT. So make sure this one is NAT. I think FortiGate is ready. So the username is admin. Password is blank, doesn't have a password. So then once you enter, it's asking for a new password. So you can set your own password here. Then the command that you're using to show the interface, show system interface, question mark. You cannot see the question mark, but I am typing that one. You see the interface IP address is 192.168.199.137. Where was it? Is this one? Yeah, so I can type here HTTP 192.168.199.137. Okay, so where was my Nagios? Is what's here. So 36 was this one. 37 probably. Let's try with HTTPS. We cannot reach it. So let's check the port configuration. Maybe that port doesn't have HTTP. Show system interface port 1. So port 1, you see that ping HTTPS SSH is allowed. So you go to config system interface, edit port 1, set allow access HTTPS ping, and then end. Now, if you come back to this one, 192.168.199.137, there you go. You're able to reach to FortiGate. So I'm not using this one. So this is unlicensed version. It has a limited version. And what you should do under FortiGate to configure SNMP, because we have port 1, then you're gonna enable SNMP under port 1, this one. Click OK. And the other settings that you should set here, you go under log and report. So here we have for log settings, that is syslog. We are not looking for a syslog. We are looking for SNMP, which is under system here, SNMP. And then you enable SNMP, for example, description, you put it as my FortiGate location, for example, say that that's Vancouver, and then contact. You can put it sample like 22222. That's the number. Okay, that's like a basic information that you're putting here. Create a new one, community string, put here as FortiGate. And the IP address of the server for the Nagios is 192.168.199.136. I put the IP address, not URL. And here is saying that, okay, you have version 1.2 with these ports, 161, 162, and there are events like that you're sending. Also, I put this one, also configuration change, new device unfound. So click OK. So then apply here. Once you apply this one, your settings is going to be saved, and you don't need to set anything else here. You just need to go to Nagios and configure your object. So let's look at this folder, Nagios.cfg. I have two configurations. Which one is correct? Nagios.cfg. So one of these files, we're enabling this switch, this one, switch.cfg. So then, or you can do also with this one if you wanna try Linux, because you can do under localhost.cfg also if you wanna do it. So these ones like should work with your configuration. So then go to see the objects here, and then Let's do it under nanoswitch.cfg. So here we are using host name. So host name of a FortiGate is coming from here, settings, under settings. You see that that's FortiGate. You can put that one, I don't know, you can change it here, FortiGate or FG, whatever you like. FG, for example, simple word. And then change the host name here. So to FG, alias name, you can put that one as FortiGate, FortiGate. Then you can put the IP address of FortiGate, which is 199.137. And we are not changing this host group, which is like a host group of switch that we have it here also. So what I am looking for here, I'm looking for host name FG. That's pink that I am doing. And the service that I am doing for this one is the SNMP check. So let's see that we have SNMP. You see that here also we have SNMP. So that's the only things that I'm looking for. So the rest of that I can comment it. So you can change this one to FG, uptime, check SNMP. And then we learn that, okay, this is your public string that I put it as, here I set that one. Look, I put it as my string name is FortiGate. So you can put that one as a FortiGate also. FortiGate. And then dash O, we learn about dash O. So that's like the numbering that you can put it for your SNMP. So .1, .3.6, .1.2, .1.25, 1.1.0. How this number works here. So like if you download MIP browser, then probably you can find this number for SNMP. I explained it in previous session. So what I'm gonna do, I comment the other sections that I don't need, like this part. Um, and also here, maybe, yeah, this one. And this is the last one that we have. So we are only using SNMP part. Control X, save it. And now what you can do, you can go to service CTL. So you can system CTL, restart Nagios. So then let's check here that we have that host here. Still, we don't have any details here. So it says that CGI error. Let me fix the issue. Probably we have an issue here. So let's refresh here. Let's see that. Okay, FG is here. So perfect. So now if you see the details, For this one, probably I can reschedule it here. And so this one is the SNMP version. Which version it is? So I can version 2. So if I log in again, check that this one is FortiGate. Yeah, agent is enabled. It should show up here. Shutting down, details, pending, checking. Maybe. Yeah, 192.168.199.137, which is correct, right? 192.168.19. Yeah. And also here, check this one, 192.168.199.136. You're sending to 36. Look, it's up, and that's what I expected. So, we move forward with Palo Alto. So where is my Palo Alto? Is here. So I look, it took an IP address 192.168.199.138. And once you're logging here, it takes time probably. Admin is the password. It's asking for a new password. You can, oh, sorry, this old password. Admin again, then new password, confirm new password. Okay. So let's see, I can log in with this one. I put here HTTPS 192.168.199.138. There you go. Admin and the new password that you set. So Palo Alto configuration is the same as FortiGate, just we are practicing how to send the logs, SNMP logs there. If you go under device, and then you have here SNMP trap, right? So then you add here your, for example, you call it Nagios version 2. We are sending version 2, Nagios. And put this one as 192. That's the Nagios server IP address. Was 136, right? So 192.168.199.136. Community string, you can put it like public, whatever you like. You can put it public. And here under log settings. So under system and configuration, we add SNMP. So it's like that. That's under system, SNMP is here, right? So we add Nagios. And also under configuration, so that's configuration. I'm adding also that profile that I created in previous step. Also make sure your interface. So here, set up interface, because here you have a management interface. Make sure SNMP is enabled. So this option should be enabled here. Okay, then click OK. Don't forget, here you should commit your configuration. Committing means saving the configuration. So again, we are coming back to Palo Alto here. From here, let's create the object for Palo Alto. This time, I'm maybe using the switch maybe, or let's see that what we have here. CD objects. I can use local host also as a Palo Alto. So nano localhost.cfg, right? So here also for Palo Alto, you see that uh, under management, you can define your host name. So it doesn't have a host name. You can put that one as PA, for example, very short host name, and then commit your configuration. Um, so so once you're setting up the year, you can put the host name as PA, and then alias name you can put as that one as a Palo Alto address. So for this one, you can put 192.168.199.136, which is, oh, sorry, 138 is Palo Alto. We are not touching this part. This is for ping. And I don't want to enable the ping. So our goal is just SNMP. So you can comment this section. Probably this one has a lot of sections. And this is for disk that I'm not doing this one also. Oh, I missed check command is here. Service, local users. Let's comment this section also. What else we have here? So there are many things here. From the last one, I'm commenting. I just keep one of them for SNMP. This one also is SSH. Yeah, keep that load probably. Also check command. Again, I'm gonna check this one and comment this section also and keep that part. Okay. So this one should be PA. Description, I'm using SNMP. SNMP. Sorry, SNMP. And then I'm using, so here you can use this service as a generic service, generic dash service. And so I'm removing this one. I'm using check underline SNMP and then dash C capital. Public is my community string. Dash P that shows the protocol, which is 2C. 2C means you're using SNMP version 2 dash O and then 1.3.6.1.2.1.25.1.1.0. You see that's structure that also we talked in previous session. Then you do system CTL restart Nagios. You have error. Somewhere we have error. So you can do this one, Nagios, to see that what is the error. Copy, please paste. Journal ctl-xeu Nagios service. So where is that error coming? User object localhost CFG line 41 has error. You see that line 41. So probably the file that we were on nano localhost, this one has a error somewhere. So let's check it. Linux server member hostname PA. Oh, that one should be local service that I put it generic service. Yeah, this one should be local service because we don't have generic service here. Probably that one was the issue. Let's save it. Restart. No, that one. Again, line 41. Host group has a issue. So maybe here I made a mistake. Host group, host name PA, host group name. Let's check that here. I don't have localhost. Wait. So that's coming, that error is coming from here. Members, host name, probably this one also should be PA. Yeah. So that was the error. So then, oops, host, that's PA that we are checking here. So you can reschedule this one to see the reports. PA reports. It's coming up in a few seconds. So status, host. Yeah, you see that both of them now are on. So this is like what we expect to connect Palo Alto and FortiGate.